What can you tell me about these ruins?
Well, it seems that the Sith once inhabited Korriban a long time ago. There was a fortress here that was destroyed at some point before the Sith abandoned the planet completely. Why they left, we don't know. Perhaps the Jedi drove them off. The tombs in this valley are the only parts of the fortress we found mostly intact.
Any unusual findings?
Some. Most of the interesting stuff is still in the tombs, but Master Uthar prefers to leave them to be explored by the students as a challenge. In time, they will probably become safe enough for us to enter. Until that time, however, we're stuck to digging up the valley piece by piece.
The tombs are dangerous?
Definitely dangerous. Most of the students that go inside them don't come back out. Master Uthar prefers it that way.
Tell me about them? Or is that what we've done already asked?
There's 4 tombs here. On the right are the tombs of Ajunta Paul and Tulak Horde. On the left are the tombs of Marco Ragnos and Nagasato. All 4 were ancient Sith lords.
Okay, well, we've already been to Ajunta Paul. Tulak Horde.
That's the farthest tomb on the right. We don't know much about Tulak Horde, unfortunately. The Takata have a nest in that tomb, I think.
Marco Ragnos.
That's the first tomb on the left. Someone mentioned that a crazy droid has holed itself up in there, but I don't know much about that.
And Nagasada?
It's the second tomb on the left when you enter the valley. Nagasato was the leader of the old Sith Masters here, we think. Darth Malak found something in there a while back, however, and ever since then only Master Uthar can enter it.
Do you know what he found?
No. A lot of the discoveries are kept secret, even from the students. I only heard that Darth Malak found something there by rumor, to be honest.
I have to go.
So do I.
Goodbye, Dak. And thank you.
Goodbye, Juhani.
Oh. Right. Let's go and kill a droid. Sith student.
You should be careful if you're planning on entering this tomb. It's dangerous.
They're all dangerous.
Maybe so. But this one more than most, I think. There's an assassin droid in there, so Master Uthar says. It went insane and is holed up in there with a whole army of droids protecting it.
Where did he get all these droids?
No idea. I think it's building them in there.
Insane, you say?
Seems that way. They say that its audio receptors became too sensitive and all the noise drove the droid nuts. If you're planning on going in, I suggest you use some sound suppressors or something, or you'll probably become a target right away.
Thanks, I'll be going.
Sure thing. Good luck.
Noise. See what happens. Okay, that was slightly excessive. Oh dear, there's a lot of them. Hang on. Things are happening. Things are happening. Ah! Guys, careful. Careful, there's a mine. There's a... Oh dear. Hello. It's probably a tad excessive with the whole... Careful. Oh, Juhani. Juhani, there's a mine. Oh dear. Oh, no, I don't know how you avoided that, but you did. Well done. I don't know how you're alive, Juhani. Oh my goodness, she's very aggressive, isn't she? I think at this point, repeatedly healing. And there's stuff down here to loot, so... We'll work on... We'll go all the way back down and start looting again. La-da-dum. There's a corpse down here to loot. Let's see what's on it. Is it just random tat? Data recorder, eh? Sound dampening stealth unit. Is that a quest item? Data recorder flashes to life. I haven't been able to catch my poor creation as yet. We've been trying to capture it without destroying it. The thing is too valuable. It's hard to be so quiet as is necessary, however. It identifies targets through sound. I'm glad we brought sound dampeners with us, provided that idiot Ben Coal uses his. Well, we've only got so many, haven't we? Stealth will see this. Republic unit improves on the basic stealth mode field by dampening all sound that user might make. Opponents must make an awareness check, users versus stealth skill +2, or remain unaware of them. The user must have paid points into the stealth skill to gain the use of stealth mode. Combat disrupts the field, but mundane tasks do not. Okay, that might be something to think about giving mission, I suppose. Or kind of leveling up myself. I don't have any points in stealth. I don't really see the point. Persuade, obviously. Computer usage, and a little bit of demolitions, because that's been something we've been really kind of... It would have been really useful at some points. Oh, yeah, of course you want to recommend force push. You always recommend force push. I kind of like the idea of ignoring it. Just to mock the computer. Energy resistance. This power shields the Jedi in the Force, absorbing the first 15 points of damage from sonic, fire, cold, and electrical attacks. Damage over and above the first 15 points is suffered as normal. Okay, I like that. I will grab that. I will probably never use it because I will forget. Yeah, there's nothing really useful around, is there? So we're just going back. Right, let us save once more.
Too much audio input. Audio systems overloading. Must destroy source of disturbance. Must kill sentience.
No, you don't have to. Things are going boom. Things are going boom. Annoying, he's resisting my blasty, blowy uppy, destroy droids power. Annoying. Although I think I've kind of destroyed the assault tanks. There you go, you're dealt with. Yes! That never sounds ominous. It's weird. It is kind of interesting that we're playing as the Order and we're the good guys. That's not normally a thing in games. Normally it's the Order is evil and other things.
Time to rumble.
Cool. Right. Anything else? Anything lootable? Right. I think we'll heal fully. And what was that? That does not sound so. Yeah, okay, so we'll save. Save a noise. Now that we've successfully thingied the thing. What's in the tomb, eh? I'm sure this isn't horrible and questionable. Marco Ragnus's gauntlets. Oh, okay, that's not a trick thing. Okay, good. What is that then? Require Jedi defense, restricted dark side, so we can't even use them. It gives you some bonuses with things. So we don't want to, we're not going to use that for anything. Which is always interesting. Oh, this is the door. This is the door they burst out of. So we can't use those anyway, but I'm kind of wary of giving them to Uthar. That doesn't seem particularly sensible. But we can say we've killed the droid, which I assume will give us some prestige. I'm sorry I couldn't bring it in alive. Yeah. I assume you must gather your party before venturing forth. Gather party. Garth? Okay, he's coming. I assume, like, from an in-world perspective, the point was to create something that was the better awareness, that was better at spotting people who are trying to be sneaky by boosting its audio input. But then that went completely bonkers because of too much input. Which is kind of a standard thing in quite a few kind of science fiction-y things where computers go mad. It's just like they receive too much input and they start to break down and cope with everything. Also, true for humans as well. If they have to kind of deal with too much input, they kind of stop responding to certain things. If there's kind of too much coming in. It's one of the things, like, the key difference between introverts and extroverts is that introverts are a lot more sensitive to external stimuli, which is why they get burned out very quickly after kind of dealing with people. Apparently that's like the science of it. Either that or they just don't like people. Oh no, that's not you guys. You're not fighting it. No, it's other people. Good. It says an introvert, by the way. The previous comment. I killed the robot.
Greetings, young one. You have done very well for yourself so far. Continue, and your promise shall be fulfilled.
I dealt with the rogue droids in the tombs.
Yes, so I hear. I've had reports from some students that ventured into the tomb after you left and found the parts. Well done. I am impressed. You have rid us of a potential nuisance. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to.
But I'll be on my way.
You have gained considerable prestige. You are very close to the end. Do not falter now.
Do we need to go and deal with the other things and the other, like, go into every tomb and fight all the horrible things? I wanna. I'm trying to work out what we can do with. I'm assuming you can do things with the other people. It's like I don't want to do this thing with the Mandalorian of getting the information out of him. Let's talk to him again. Prisoned and cannot respond.
We itanan dayata. What are you wama huhunandektik? Shatung ni patoga. Wano kusbe ching palamule donke.
So I can try and make him tell me things, or I can ask about releasing him. Now that's the light side thing to do, but it won't get me the prestige I need. It's kind of why I've not tried to do this. Can I free you?
Puna, Kavatumpa ku palea muka pata. Gioka ku tumpa ku pelea.
Force persuade, you want to tell me where your cache is. Trust me, I'll help you if I can.
Di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tonking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune. pamulerabes. Kachikun idahaldonga. Ikinkuno pamuleratikun. Stimo podonar undiodunga kunkabe.
Alright, let's see what we can do. Serum console. How do you wish to use the console? Pushing the buttons, probably. Oh, I see. So I apply enough to induce a catatonic state, or I'm going to leave it alone for the moment. I need to make a decision. Am I going to try and get the truth serum out of him? Or am I going to try and put him in a catatonic state? And that's got to be the focus. I've got to pick one or the other. The thing is, if I make him tell the truth, that strengthens the Sith here. But it gives me a chance of getting the star map. And I assume that'll be prestige. The other option is the catatonic state, which stops them getting the weapons. I need more information about the weapons. Let's talk to the interrogator. Can you help me? What are we doing? Oh dear. No more information about that then. It seems. I can't remember how it works. I think if it's too much, it doesn't work, which is why you've got the anti-serum. If I induce the catatonic state, he's safe, but they don't find out, but the Sith don't find out where the weapons cache is, which means I don't get the prestige. What happens if I just...
Ranunu prata donko shirkasha. Jum apike achuta. Wonga kunbis tulpi kikoyana. Dong patugas makdelia.
Why don't you tell me where your cache is? I don't... So I can put him back to normal with the anti-serum. So induce the catatonic state, so I don't get the prestige for it. That's the problem. Leave it alone, I think. Oh, boo! Because I applied some, didn't I? Boo. Ugh, it's really horrible. Oh, because I even tried to do that. Oh, boo. Yeah.